I'd never been on a scene when you couldn't do anything down here. You see, and I think this doctor, right down here by Dr. Allen, black doctor, was the first one to move in down here. And Allen came in a little later. And the Browns moved in across the way, who's written a couple of books about the area. And they were already here. You understand? But it wasn't no disorientation. I mean, just, you know, everybody sort of mind your own business and didn't get under or in the way of anybody else. You know? Except at the meetings, it could be kind of wild at times, you know what I mean? But I myself made it a point when they tore down this place here next door to me to ask for the dirt to put in that street right down there because it was real low. And they filled that street up with dirt to raise the whole thing up. Later on, I asked for a beautification from the city of Annapolis, and the mayor at that time was Callahan, and he saw to it that I got $5,000, and so $5,000 I paid off the bulldozing men and planted trees down there and a few other things. So it wasn't 5,000, it was 2,500 first, and then the 205. After they saw what was done, they would give you the other 2,500. Well, which they saw what was done, but the people on the other side thought that they should have the 2,500, which I gave up. So I just gave them. I gave them permission to use that check for what they wanted over there. I guess everybody says no more than fair, but I mean, after all, the other people could have asked for the same thing. So they call that Keyes Park there, you know, because I made so much, emphasis on that. So, then I got the boardwalk, finally from the community, and it stopped about 50 feet short of the shore. They only had money enough to go, and so they had to scramble around to get money to finish the pier out there. I said, you got piers on the other side, public pier, but this pier here is right on the street, you know. And then I made sure we had trees in the middle of the street so it couldn't be used as, I did that a little before, so it couldn't be used as a boat ramp, you know what I mean? You'd have boats coming in. So
Keyes Memorial Park.
Yeah, that's Memorial. That means you're gone.
Yeah, that does. You're not ready for that yet.
No.
We have to make it clear, you're talking about the extension of Linden Avenue.
Yeah, Linden Avenue, right.
Linden Avenue.
Yeah, right.
Do you remember some of the names of other families that were here when you first came down?
Well, yeah, there was a fellow there that built boats, and he was very good at that, and he was a very good well man. In other words, he knew how to fix wells. And he was almost in front of your house, right on the corner over there where now, which corner? I forget. You know these names, huh?
Fontenese's live?
Yeah. And he built boats, and I mean bay boats, and he did a very good job of it.
Did he build them right there on the property?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so you had a boat yard right there.
Well, it wasn't a boat yard, it was a boat building place, but I mean, I wouldn't call it a yard.
How do you wish for the development of this community for its future?
Well, I wish to give the same thing to one side as to give to the other. What I mean is to fix up this side of the community. You see, the big overall plan didn't involve this side of the bay, and Arundel-on-the-Bay. And there's a lot of people there catching the dickens. They don't have the materials and farming, stuff like that. So it's about time they shifted and gave equal opportunity to everybody. You understand? So, I mean, we're part of the community just like everybody else. But everything went to that side. You know.
Once in a while, I meet people when I'm out walking my dogs, and they're driving around the community looking at houses for sale and stuff. And I'm wondering if you ran into one of those people out on the street like I did, and they ask you, what kind of a community is this? What would you tell them?
I tell them it's a great community. It's a great community for older people and younger people. I say we're close to all the distance of New York is 3 hours. The distance of Washington is 40 minutes. The distance of Baltimore is 40 minutes. So I think we're in a very good. We have water here, which we can use for all kind of boating and everything else. And the people here, on the whole, are very cosmopolitan, you know, and they get along very well. So every community has its ups and downs, and have moments of anxiety where they raise hell at the meeting. But I mean, that happens all over.